Everybody, Milo McKay here, and today, in this video, I thought I would show you guys just a bit around the room I film in. So first of all, let's start off with this. I'll show you guys what I see every day when I'm recording stuff. This is what's in front of me. That's a blanket. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, this is a couch cushion, a very huge one. A big one that went on a couch that we used to have, we got rid of. And I kept this and put this in this room because if I ever needed to go in another room for something, I wanted to sleep or something, I could sleep on this. So it's very comfy. You can see the blanket that I left in here for that specific purpose right there. My Jumanji board, Goosebumps books. Zoom in here. Yeah, my Goosebumps books and some other books underneath that. And then up there you got another thing I see every day when I'm doing this, because it's right across from me, is Cards Against Humanity box, stack of DVDs that I either made it to the channel or I haven't talked about yet. If I haven't, I'll get to them eventually. And a bunch of books. Over here, my Castle Grayskull and my He-Man figures set up, which I will talk about my Castle Grayskull eventually on this channel. I just gotta prepare because it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna take a lot of editing, which I just did a mask video that required a bunch of editing where I talked about my masks, specifically that mask and my Jason mask, and that was a bitch to edit. It was a nightmare. It seems super simple, but I couldn't figure out how to get the video to save after my edits were done. So that was difficult. I'll also talk about these. These are my horror figures, including that one. So I'll talk about those if you guys want me to. This is my mainly horror DVD shelf. My other DVDs, however, I was filming a video today, so these are still sitting here out of the way. My other DVDs are in these drawers, which I've showed this off before, but there's a bit more in here now than there was before because, again, collecting. And then over here, that's the box to Castle Grayskull. And actually, the actual package is still in the box. Because basically, I got the castle shipped to me. And, well, not to me, but my dad had it shipped. Had it ordered for him, and so I kept the box. It's more of my He-Man figures I showed off in that one video. That knife is sitting there because the door to this room used to not have a doorknob, so I had to improvise and use that to get the door open because the door would shut and latch behind you, and if you didn't have something to twist the mechanism in the door to get it open, you're not going to get out the damn door. So, but now I put a knob in the door, so it's all good now. Moving on. It's my Army of Darkness poster I have yet to put on the wall. Pretty cool poster. It cost me like $9 at a collectible shop. It's not vintage, it's a newer one. Anywho, I had an interruption there, but that's that. If I come over here, the window's kind of dirty, but this is my yard. You can see my garage, well, the side of my garage and those plants. I first moved back here a couple years ago. Those bushes were huge, which they're big now, but they're not nearly what they were when I first moved here. There used to be a tree right against here, but my neighbor keeps cutting it down. And these are my Stephen King books, as well as the DVDs I covered in one of my updates. I have a bunch of them. And then if I look out this window, can't see very well in my front yard. Hold on. In the front yard, my porch, and my neighbor's house. You can't really see my yard all that well because of the tree in the way, but there's my neighbor's house and everything. And then there's my Freddy sweater and some of my hockey jerseys hanging on the wall, which I had more over there, but it became one of those things where I wore some of them and I just didn't bring them back in here. I should have, but I didn't. there's that. And then this here is actually a little drawer. I've got my dad's old baseball cards and shit in here, a bunch of stuff. So rock I found in the woods by my house, where the end of it was completely somehow eroded out like that. I thought that was neat. I got guitar picks and shit in here. Kind of stuff. It's like a junk drawer. It's like my junk drawer. And then the reason this is like this is because my horror collection expanded so much I ran out of space on these shelves. I used to actually not use the bottom here at all. That used to be left empty. And I started expanding to the point where I needed to use the bottom part, so I cleared everything out that was sitting there, that I had sitting there, and I started using this space, and I cleared everything out that was in here, because this is a little thing, and I started using it. And if I take my camera down, you can actually see these are TVs that are sitting back there. The ones I have not, I do not have on display. I can't really see the titles. Well put. They're back there. Anywho. The reason this is like this, and I've shown this in other videos, I'm pretty sure, is because I had to expand because my horror collection specifically, got too big. So much so I've actually had to stack some of them on the top when I couldn't fit other ones in places. Because again, I ran out of room. And so this used to be my little junk drawer thingy. The desk would fold up, and of course the door broke off. You can probably see where the hinges used to be right there. I was picking that up well, but it broke. So I took the little door thing off it, and started putting movies here and filming them in. And I actually still don't have a lot of space because it was down there. You can see the DVDs that are behind. I found footage. There used to be more back there, but I took some of them out and used them to fill up this right here. Like, I took some of them out, used them to fill up here, and stacked some of them up here as well. I also had to stack some of the other stuff up here as well, which I can do it for quite a while, so you can see how high it actually goes in there. So. So there you go, guys. There's my little room tour, which by the time of this coming out, this video will have already been out, so this will be like a little behind the scenes thing. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.